Aren't you supposed to be on your way to elope with Jordan?
Yeah, well, I just dropped by to take care of some last-minute business. Now, there was the file regarding the... Oh, what the hell? Look, I just wanted everybody to see me leaving with my big, handsome basketball star fiancé.
You know, Regina, I, for one, am very, very happy that you've landed yourself a trophy husband. But just try to remember that sometimes trophies tarnish.
Hater says what?
There's my bride. Come on, sweetheart, let's hurry. We don't want the press hounding us on our wedding day.
We don't? Oh, I mean, of course we don't. And so my Afrocentric fairy tale life begins. Farewell, everyone. Farewell.
We're chariot and wait. Actually, it's a Bentley. I was just trying to go along with the fairy tale.
Okay, class, listen up. Before we get started today, I have a very, very important announcement to make. In our Principal Greer's absence, I will be the acting principal. And I have an open hand policy.
Excuse me, Mr. Hightower, don't you mean an open door policy?
No, my door will be closed. My hand will be open. That way, if I go upside your head, it won't leave a mark. Then it'll be your word against mine.
Mr. Hightower, did you just threaten us?
No.
Yes, you did. We all just heard you.
No, I didn't. See? There's an example of your word against mine.
I've been spreading the word about Senior Ditch Day, and everybody's down with it.
Yes! Senior Ditch Day. I've been waiting 7 years for this.
Ditch it, baby. Ditch it.
Me and Sadie need to take Friday off. If we sit through a 5-hour timeshare presentation, we get a 9-inch black and white TV for free.
Come on, Lavita, will you be quiet? I've installed some surveillance equipment to help me spy on these trifling kids.
Surveillance equipment? How can the school afford that?
Once again, Lavita, because I am the principal. I'm in charge of the budget, and I did a little juggling. And by the way, when you see your man Said, tell him next time the football team goes on away games, they're gonna have to take Subway.
Oh, no, here comes the government.
Guys, please let me come to Ditch Day on Tuesday. I can be bad to the bone. Sometimes I'm not kind. I don't rewind.
Steve, I am turning this off. Bugging the kids is wrong.
Look, if you don't approve of my methods, then maybe you should take it up with your boss. Uh-oh. That's me.
Fine. You're the boss. So are you going to give us Friday off or not? We need that TV to go with our boombox to complete our home entertainment center.
Lavita, you and Said can't afford to take no time off. Y'all's last meal was soy sauce soup.
So does that mean you're saying no, Steve?
No. That means I'm saying no, Lavita. Whoa, say it. What? I thought I changed the locks when you moved across the hall.
Oh, well, to save on rent, Lavita and I became apartment managers. So I used my pass key. I'm here in a professional, non-dog capacity.
Sadie, there you are. When I saw you in your tool belt, I thought we were going to play repairman and naughty lady with the broken...
The tool belt is not only for your pleasure. I'm here on official tool belt business. I received a report that the tenant, let's see my notes here. One Mr. S. Hightower has installed a non-compliant satellite dish on his balcony.
Oh, so what are you talking about? You don't have no problem with that dish when you're over here watching your little freaky movies. Why don't you just take your wife and your broke bookman behind and get out of here?
Fine. Have it your way. You can expect a sternly worded flyer in your mailbox, bub. Come along, man. Regina, what are you doing here? Where's Jordan?
Yeah, boss lady, you two are supposed to be on your honeymoon.
My honeymoon is over.
Oh, no. Don't tell me he found a white woman that fast.
Jordan and I were making love, and his eyes rolled back into his head, and I thought it was me. But it was his heart.
Piggy, what are you saying?
Jordan's dead. I killed my husband.
Damn, dog. I always thought that it might be killer, but I had no idea.
Slow down and tell us what happened.
Well, everything was beautiful. I mean, it was the kind of honeymoon that I'd always dreamed of. We made love on the beach, in the ocean, in the shower, in the jacuzzi.
Oh, good Lord. Did you ever think of the bed?
Well, I wish I hadn't, because that's where it happened.
Real sensitive, Steve. Don't worry, boss lady. I'm here for you.
And how could Jordan have a heart attack? He was an athlete. He was in great shape.
No, I blame myself. Oh, God. Why did I have to be cursed with this body and these dancer legs? I mean, poor Jordan, he never had a chance.
Look, Regina, I know it might seem bleak, but try to remember, you got us, you got your family, now you got Jordan's family.
No, I don't. They're flying in to kick my butt.
Oh, boss lady, why would you say that?
Because they told me. They said, stay put, ho, because we flying in to kick your butt.
Oh, yeah, they talking serious.
They coming in.
Look, that doesn't matter. Right now, what's important is that you're amongst friends.
Yeah, Regina, you can stay here as long as you like.
Oh, really? Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
Oh, no, that's okay. It's good. It's not your fault.
Get her off my settee.
Hey, you know, kids, it's really nice of you to come up with this card from Miss Greer. Roses are red and violets are blue. Your husband is dead. We feel sorry for you.
Hey, Mr. Hightower, it sounds even more emotional when you read it.
Sorry I'm late, Mr. Hightower, but I'm a bad girl. Just call me the notorious LYD. IA.
Lydia, look, don't come in here with all this spelling, trying to mess with everybody's self-esteem. That's what I'm here for. Okay, hold up, people. I need to talk to you. I've got a really important and very special project that I'm working on, and I've actually designated you three as my special assistants, so I'll need to see you early Tuesday morning.
Tuesday? You mean Tuesday as in Tuesday?
Yeah, is it a problem? Because if you have plans already, then maybe you'll just have to ditch them.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to make it on Tuesday because Tuesday...
Tuesday is fine, you know? We'll just be running along. Come on, guys.
Did you hear that? He knows about Senior Ditch Day.
I know. It's like he can read our minds.
Maybe he has ESPN.
Maybe. Or somebody's giving him information.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Acting Principal?
I smell a rat. And it's not one of them rotisserie ones like on Survivor.
Oh, Lord. See, Levita told me about you spying on the children. Steve, you're abusing your power as principal.
No, that's not true. You're the one that's abusing some power as a new building manager. You want to explain to me why my hot water mysteriously stopped running this morning?
It's highly technical, but I'll try to explain it in plumbing layman terms. Your hot water's not running because you won't let me and Levita off next Friday.
You know something, man? You would think, with all that Regina's going through right now, that you would appreciate the value of life, embrace our friendship instead of trying to take advantage of it. On this one, said, you just wrong.
Well, I may be wrong, but I do control the hot water. Good day, dog. I mean former dog.
Fine. You want to play hardball? Why not just call your student loan people and tell them you done come out your coma? Oh, Levita, not you again. You're starting to show up on my doorstep more than them flies for the Korean barbecue.
I'm here for Boss Lady. She's not doing good, Steve. She says she's not even going to Jordan's funeral tomorrow.
She's the widow. She has to go. All right, I'll try to talk to her.
And I'll talk to Seti about your hot water.
Levita, why are you being so nice to me? Because you're still not getting the day off.
Well, I talked to my mama and she shamed me. She reminded me you're old and single, and the only things you have to keep you warm are hot water and liquor.
Oh, it's you, Steve. Is the pizza here yet?
Look, Regina, we gotta talk. What is this I hear about you not going to Jordan's funeral?
Steve, how can I? Jordan's family hates me. Everybody hates me.
Come on now, Regina, I don't hate you. Besides, you know, if you want to wear my favorite pair of woolly socks, the next time I would prefer that you ask.
Great. First I'm a husband killer, now a sock stealer.
Come on, Regina, now that's enough. Just stop it. Listen, you're Jordan's widow. Don't you think you ought to at least go to the funeral and say goodbye?
Oh, John. I loved him so much.
I know you did. That's why I tell you what, I'll go to the services with you. And I'll stay right by your side.
You would do that, Steve? You were such a good friend. Look, would you just give me a big hug and just hold me?
Well, normally I would, but first let me check my blood pressure and take a couple aspirin.
I found these three fighting in the cafeteria. It's not right. One girl beating up on two boys like that.
Come on, I am shocked and disappointed. You know, I would expect more from an honor student. Well, the honor student.
Mr. Hightower's right. You all are friends. You need to grow up and start acting like it.
Right. Well said, Coach.
Thank you.
You know something? I expect better behavior from the three of you.
Well, friends don't snitch on each other.
Mr. Hightower did not find out about ditch day from me. It was Lydia.
Lydia lies, and whoever I am is no snitch. I bet Romeo's the informer. He's probably wearing a wire right now.
Man, don't be pressing up on me for your own sick little thrills.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Look, all right. Look, we are faced with a challenge here without Miss Greer. Now, if we're gonna rise to that challenge, we are gonna have to start treating each other with a little more trust and respect.
You two, no making out in front of the lockers.
Sorry, Mr. Anderson.
Come on, Seti. Let's go to the wrestling room.
Whoa, wait a minute. Did anybody else hear those voices, or did I forget to take my medication?
Yeah, you did. Now go take your medicine, boy. Look, come on, everybody. The meeting's over with.
No, hey, that was Coach. With Mrs. Robinson in the hallway.
Hey, what is that? Mr. Hightower, you've been spying on us. That's how he knows about senior ditch day.
Mr. Hightower, you spied on us.
Well, you're damn skippy, I did. And thanks to this little listening device right here, I was able to find out who put the panties on the Booker T. Washington statue.
You adults are always preaching one thing and doing another. We thought you were different, Mr. Hightower.
Look, I just want to say something here before you
Yeah,
start.
no, we know. It's the same thing we hear from our parents. You did it for our own good.
Yeah, that we'll understand when we get older.
Yeah. Hijo, get Papi another beer. What? That's what my pops always says.
Okay, all right, you made your point. I probably shouldn't have invaded your privacy. don't really have a special project that I'm working on Tuesday, so if you got something already planned, then I guess I could make this one exception and perhaps look the other way.
Mr. Hightower, you have got to let us ditch. It's a senior tradition.
Steve, I can't go through with this.
Look, Regina, you're Jordan's widow. These people here gonna show you nothing but love.
You really think so?
I guarantee you.
I know we're all asking ourselves the same question. If life is a game, why would God choose to bench such a gifted player so very early in the first quarter? Huh?
Yes.
And perhaps some of you feel a sense of anger about the tragic circumstances of Jordan's passing. Well, everyone please join hands and focus on the forces of evil which claim this fine young man, and pray that they never take another young life.
Come on now, preacher, that's enough, man.
Steve, please. Oh. Quiet, everybody. Shh. The widow's date wants to say something.
Regina is not my date. Regina is my friend. And she happens to be a fine woman, and you would know that if you just give her a chance.
Well?
Let me start by saying, Regina loved Jordan. Perhaps too vigorously, but still, she loved him. And I'm sure that Jordan is somewhere looking down on us, and he is sad. Sad because you have closed your heart to the woman he chose to love. Now, Regina is Jordan's widow. When you disrespect her, you disrespect him. That's all I got to say. Except, anybody know where I can get this validated parking time?
Miss, I'm sorry. I think it's time you got a chance to pay respects to your husband.
Thank you.
Oh, John.
Get her! No, come on! Steve, come on! I hope the
Hey, Steve, we turned your hot water back on.
Yeah, sorry about everything, Steve. I guess we was taking advantage of you being principal.
Well, I guess I was a little hard on y'all, too. So, how about if I give my two favorite building supers half day off next Friday?
Thanks. Steve, we're not the building supers anymore. We got fired.
Yeah, Mrs. Goldstein was away and we were watching her big screen TV when her nephew showed up.
They fired you for that?
Well, we were naked.
Hey, Regina. You know, I heard you out here. I thought you might be cold, so I bought you a blanket and these.
Your favorite Willie socks.
Yeah, well, you know, can't really sit out here and let piggies get all cold. Hey, you know, it's getting late. You really ought to try to get yourself some sleep.
I will. Thanks for the socks.
Yeah.
And for everything today.
Hey, no problem. Okay. Good night, Regina.
Good night, Steve. Good night, Jordan.